Good evening, everyone. My name is Max Stratline. I'm the assistant station manager here for WCOA, and I'm about to turn it over to our field analysts over for the hockey game. I hope you guys enjoy.
1 year ago, on a night very much like tonight, when Catholic University and American University met for their first game of the season. And on the Catholic side, two stars were born. Those were Travis Duchesne and Kevin Rigotti, the two freshmen. Tonight, it feels very similar. A very, very good Catholic team takes the ice, and there are plenty of question marks in the freshmen. I am John Shepis, and beside me is Jeremy Strayano as my color man all season long for the 2019-2020 season. Why don't you introduce yourself, Jeremy?
Good evening, everybody. My name is Jeremy Strayano, and I am a junior at the Catholic University of America, also a very big hockey fan, as you are, John. John, this is a childhood dream of mine coming true. So before we start the broadcast, I want to say thank you to our station manager at number 21 for the Catholic Cardinals, for the opportunity. I'm glad to be here at the Colors, and I'm glad to be here with partners just like you. You did a great job last year, and let's continue with this season.
All right. Well, we're here on practice on Monday, and we saw plenty of good things, plenty of bad things. We heard they fixed some of the good things, but what's the rundown of what you saw at practice on Monday?
Well, to be honest, and we can vouch off Coach Johnson himself. Practice on Monday did not look so hot in the car, and he said it himself. I did confirm with Will Fisher on Wednesday, and that practice on Wednesday was night and day. Catholic looks very fresh. Their top lines are looking fast. They're going to look great off this counterattack, and I'm just very excited for the game.
I am too. Something that we have to look forward to is a large number of freshmen joining the team this year. Now, we all know how good the championship team was last year, but they have some really studs of freshmen, and some of them starting on the top line. And I think we can be really excited about them. Can you name some of those freshmen for us?
Sure. On this first line, we know Boomer Cassidy, Connor Cassidy, the senior captain. He's going to be on that first line with one of the studs from last season, Kevin Rigotti. But a key freshman to look out for is number 29, Devlin Powell. Look for his big stature and his great offense.
Definitely a force that sounds exciting. Someone else on the second line is Dennis Gennaro. We're gonna pretend we're saying that right, but Dennis, we met him very recently. Seems like a great kid. Seems like a spectacular talent from what we were seeing from him on the ice. It's gonna be real exciting to see his development through this season.
We got to meet Dennis on Monday. He's just got that great personality. He's
fantastic.
A Minnesota boy. He grew up playing the game. Very excited to see him as well on the ice of the Catholic.
And then the rest of them, we got a couple more. We got Vincenzo Adavia on the fourth line, joining Neil Kavanaugh and Jack Keenally.
That is a line that's got a big stature. I believe that was the green line from Monday's practice.
Yes, it is.
That is some big stature that green line.
Now that green line has big stature. They were one of the main penalty drawing lines. Very, very talented at drawing penalties when Coach Will needs them. Some of the defensive freshmen this year, we have Connor Santos, number 23, alongside the fifth-year senior Nolan Behringer. And then we also have Eric Walker with Jake Rosner, the senior, I believe. Also, love Jake. Even though he was on the team last year, he's very quiet overall. But Jake's a spectacular guy in our ROTC program, and just a really high high type of personality kind of guy.
I agree, John. I agree. And again, we got to look out for Connor Santos on the top line. I heard he can rip a mean clapper from the blue line.
That's good to know. Can't wait to see that. Now, one of the guys that I don't believe will be playing tonight, but I'm not positive on. Oh yes, the backup goalie for tonight is another freshman. It's Clay Whittington. Now this guy is a large, not like, yeah, he's just a large body in the net. I think he's around 6'8" to 6'10", and he just takes up a monster amount of that goal.
I was talking to Will about the two goalies, and it's awesome because we have Joe Allegretti. He's the butterfly guy, lower to the ground, kind of compared to a Henrik Lundqvist. I got to throw in my Ranger bias. Clay, the bigger stature, kind of reminded me of a stand-up goalie like a Ben Bishop or an Andre Vasilevsky type. If he can play like Vasilevsky and Bishop, he's glad to see him.
I think we saw him last season, and he has a couple consistency issues, Allegretti, but all around he'll make saves that you'd be impressed with if a professional would make those saves. He has both ways.
Absolutely. And to top it off, he's got a great personality. So anything that, he may let in one or two ones, but after that, he's going to be on point. And I believe that Coach Will Johnson's going to rely on him heavily in this upcoming.
Yeah, he's not someone who's going to get rattled there and go. All right, we're getting to the end of our warm-ups here. Possibly getting ready for the national anthem. We'll see. I think they're just gathering around the benches, getting their last instructions from the coach. So yeah, just to go through those lines again, we have Devin Powell, number 29, on the first line with Kevin Rigotti and Connor Cassidy. Cassidy is the captain this year. On the quote-unquote second line, we have Travis Duchesne, Christian Sorensen, and Dennis Gennaro. That third line, we have Will Tashuk, Steve Wallace, and Ross Artel. And fourth line is Neil Kavanaugh, Vincenzo Adavia, and Jack Keneally. For defense, we have Nolan Behringer. Connor Santos is the first defensive pairing. Joe Pizzaferrato, or as we like to call him, Joe Pizza here in the booth, and on the team. But PJ Keegan is paired up with Joe Pizza. And on defense for the third line is going to be Jake Rosner and Eric Walker. So very exciting to see how these Cardinals come out. Now they're facing a lot harder competition this year.
Yes.
They're, can you tell us about some of the matchups that we have coming up?
Right, so I know one of the highlighted matchups is going to come at the end of the season, where they're going to take on the University of Delaware on the road. So that's going to be a big test. It is in the air right now, but I believe a future matchup against the University of Maryland will also be a big matchup for the upcoming season for the Cardinals. And that comes with winning championships. You move up, you play higher competition, and you're going to play better teams.
These guys are not teams to push over. It's going to be a real tough challenge for the Cardinals. Trying to figure things out as we don't have the display up on the scoreboard. We might be playing without our scoreboard today as they get ready for the face-off drop. American wins it off the bat and throws it to the corner, trying to get it in deep. And they do into the American zone. It's collected by Catholic. Catholic trying to get it back up and to center, but it exits the rink. And we have a stoppage of play. Bounced off the glass there for Catholic, so we won't get a delay of game. All right, on the face-off, it is AU winning it, but now turned over by Rigotti. Rigotti trying to go through the neutral zone with speed and turned it over and dumped back into the Catholic zone. Behringer collects. Behringer bounces it off the boards to Rigotti, and now it is Sorensen there, or sorry, Cassidy there, taking a shot, another shot from the point. Now here's Behringer. Behringer looking to get something going and can't, and it is pushed back to neutral. Catholic will still maintain possession, dumps it in, and now goes for the change. Duchesne in that second line out for the Cardinals. Now coming the other way. What were you going to say there?
You can tell Duchesne's very eager to be on the ice right now.
Yes. It is Duchesne still with it in the offensive zone, looking for an opening. His shot gets smothered, but Catholic still maintains possession. They will lose it into the neutral zone, and P.J. Keegan will collect. Turnover there in the defensive zone by the freshman on Keegan's line. That is, oh, sorry, that's Joe Pizzoferrato. He changed his number from 12 to 8. Oh, no, sorry, that's Dennis. My bad.
Yes, Dennis did say he was rocking the Ovi's number.
Yeah, he was rocking Ovi's number. It is going all the way down into the Catholic zone, collected by P.J. Keegan, looking for someone to pass to. He'll get it up to Steve Wallace for the third line. Wallace pushes it into the offensive zone with Will Tashuk. Tashuk over to Duchesne. Duchesne couldn't quite collect as fighting for it in the corner. Duchesne will come off now as Will Tashuk continues the pursuit and will gain it momentarily, and now pushed off the puck. AU holds it in the defensive zone. Looking for space is AU. Bringing it up is number 29 through neutral. Dekes around Wallace. And now gets into the offensive zone for AU. Still holding it is 29, though he is sworn by red sweaters for Catholic. And they will turn it over. It's Catholic here. Bring it out. It is Rosner. Rosner looking for a man. Drop it back to his line mate. Still fought for in the corner. Now brought up and won by AU. It is number 15 for AU. Bring it into the offensive zone. A quick shot. High. Gloved by Allegretti. Not on net. And we will get a stoppage of play.
You can tell both teams, it's even right now. Both teams looking fresh. I think Catholic has the edge.
It is AU winning the faceoff again, back to their neutral zone. Have you seen Catholic win a faceoff so far?
I have not, no. And I'm being dead honest.
It is Keneally with it, now turned over. Kavanaugh fighting for it. Lost in the neutral zone. And finally AU able to get it in. Rosner will hold along the boards, fighting for it, now sends it the other way. It is Eric Walker taking it the other way, the freshman, and he'll bring it into the offensive zone. Turned over, Rosner will collect and bring it back to center. Rosner holding, trying to find Kavanaugh, but Kavanaugh wasn't looking, and it is a change of possession. AU almost caught Catholic on a bad line change, but now Catholic will steal the puck and go the other way. It is Rigatti. Rigatti now fighting in deep with help from his defenseman. And it is Catholic. No, it is AU getting it out of the zone, but Cassidy, the captain, taking possession. Behringer holds. Now gets it up. It is number 29 for Catholic, and he'll slap a shot into the corner. A hit right in front of the glass where we are as AU brings it out, and Catholic will cause the turnover and bring it the other way. It's Cassidy again. Cassidy bring it in through the defense, takes the shot and ends up right in the gut of number 33. And we will get a stoppage of play. Devlin Powell was the one with that high slap shot there, or wrist shot. First real shot from a freshman so far.
That's right. Great clear chance there in the slot from Devin Powell. He's going to get a lot of time playing this top line.
It is stuck in deep as Catholic finally wins a faceoff. Fighting for it along the boards is Duchesne. Duchesne somehow gets it up to Behringer. Behringer with a slap shot. And that one hit the goalie and went wide. Now the other way. Catholic able to prevent it from crossing that blue line into their zone momentarily, but now AU able to bring it in again, takes a slot right as they enter, and Allegretti gets the glove on it. You can see why I need you here, Jeremy. It's definitely fast-paced in this building in Fort Dupont as these two rivals are facing off.
Yeah, well, you can definitely see that the students are definitely filling up the bleachers right now. It's just bound to be just a great action of hockey tonight.
How many people would you say we have up there?
I would say approximately 40 or 50. You know?
All right. Duchesne bringing it into the offensive zone after Catholic wins the faceoff. Catholic fighting for it here in the offensive zone. Up to Keegan. Keegan takes a shot. That somehow gets through traffic and went just wide of the goal. Pizzafrato keeping it in. Now it is Sorensen, and Sorensen's pass will get turned over, and AU will dump it in again. AU looks like they're going for a half change here. As Catholic tries to get it to center, they do, but they had no one there. It is still in center. Now Duchesne able to poke it into the offensive zone. He's tired though and will come out for a change as AU will get their offense set up. A big hit in the middle of the ice for Dennis, or against Dennis Goudreau. Sorry, that is not how you say his name. Genero. And I'm not even sure if that's how it is. We'll get it straightened out in the intermission. But he looked ready for college hockey after that hit. Another hit on Catholic as Steve Wallace gets thrown to the ice. A shot here by Will Tashuk off the pad of the goaltender and all the way down for an icing. Some physical play there.
You can definitely tell the game is getting much chippier.
Yes.
Also a great shot by Will Tashuk, low on net, looking for a rebound. Thinking Catholic needs to crash the net on those types of plays.
Do we have a confirmation of? Do we have a confirmation of how that name is said? What? All right, we'll get that to you in intermission. It is Catholic. It is Catholic on the defensive here after their icing. Now they're bringing it back up. It is Rosner bringing it up, the defenseman. And he'll turn it over. It's number 19 for AU. Dumping it in and fighting for it in the corner. Centering pass. That hit the stick of number 29. But he couldn't handle it. Now he's coming off as AU will reset their offense. A shot in right as they cross it through the blue line. Up high and Allegretti. And goes wide. It is Catholic trying to gain possession. And they will. It's up to Neal. Goes past Neal as passes behind him there. And AU still is able to gain possession again. A shot. A possible turnover here. And they will get called for icing. Or sorry, for offsides. We have 12:05. Remember, the clock is not working here.
But we're making it work, John.
We are making it work. It is Catholic with the puck. Bringing it up. And a shot. That's in low. And covered up by the goaltender for AU. Number 23 is Connor Santos, the defenseman, with the shot.
He's the one that we have to keep an eye on.
Yeah, for sure. After that.
Not only for this game, but for the rest of the season.
The faceoff is won by Catholic. Shot, but blocked down. The shot by Santos again. And now AU has a possible odd man rush. Number 29 takes a shot, blocked down by the lone defender, Nolan Behringer. Loose in the corner. Santos fighting for it, can't get it out. Shot in behind net. Santos will gain possession again. Puts it off the boards up to Keneally. And Keneally unable to gain possession. Now, Catholic able to get it up and out, but it looks like it'll go for an icing. It is 11-18, 0-0 still at Fort Dupont. Now, this is technically a game for a home game for AU. As a shot comes in off the face-off after that icing from number 15, gets Allegretti high, and he'll make the save again. Stand still filling up. We got the Seminarians here tonight. Always love to come out to these hockey games, surprisingly enough. Rigotti bringing it out of the defensive zone. Rigotti trying to make things happen all by himself. Now he gets out a little bit of help from his line mate. Catholic having trouble maintaining it in the offensive zone. Still loose puck. So they battle for it behind the net. Now it's cleared out, and Pizzaferrato will try to put it back in. Unable to do so as it's collected by American. It is American skating down with speed. Gets crunched in the corner, was 23. And looks like potential turnover for a second. Now still fighting for it along the boards. And Connor Cassidy comes out with it. Pass there, not crisp, as he was trying to get it to Rigotti. A hit in the corner by Pizzaferrato on 23 against the boards as he was entering. And now Catholic going the other way. It is 29. Devin Powell bring it and dumping it for Catholic as they get a line change. It's Rigotti. Rigotti steals the puck in neutral zone. He's got Dennis and Duchesne out there with him. Drops it and tries to take a shot there, but it gets blocked down by the AU defender.
Catholic offense looking very fresh right now.
Rosner and now Dennis holding it in the neutral zone. And it is offsides on the pass to Sorensen. On that entrance. We are at 9-11, still 0-0 in this first period. Face-off in the neutral zone, won by American, but kept in by Dennis. Dennis takes a shot, and wide. Great play by Dennis using the large frame he has to keep that puck in the zone. A almost turnover there by Rosner, and he was going D to D. A shot here by the defenseman. In and covered, no, still loose. Up at the top of the zone, another shot in. That one goes wide. Is Catholic fighting for it again behind the net, and holding it is Dennis. Gets it over to Duchesne. Duchesne up top, over to Rosner. Rosner down low. Oh, and he was put through a puck by Sorensen looking for Duchesne. Didn't go. Duchesne steals it back. Now it's Dennis. Over to Duchesne. Duchesne takes the shot. Just went wide as the paddle of the AU goaltender gave it a little push.
Catholic is bound for a goal here, John. They are bound for a goal.
If they can keep it in that offensive zone, it clears out. But Tashuk only allowing a partial change here for AU. AU gets a little bit of time now. It's number 13 holding it. And they'll send it all the way back down to the other end for an icing.
John, what an offensive sequence for Catholic. I mean, they are just bound for a goal.
You could hear the crowd probably a little bit get excited for that one as they continue to fill up.
It is definitely majority Catholic here, and it is our away game. Let's just keep it at that.
It is our home rink, though, so let's not get too excited. It is to Shook, holding it in the offensive zone. Over to Behringer. Behringer takes a shot. Tipped up high and out of play.
John, I have to ask, did you see that setup on the last sequence when Catholic was passing it around the zone? It almost looked like they were on the power play.
It did.
But we're still playing even strength. We've been playing 5-on-5 the whole time.
Now, AU did have a tough season last year. I think they only had 2 or 3 wins and somewhere between a 16 to 20 game schedule. So, definitely a struggling team last year. Don't know how they look this year, but they've looked okay coming out. Definitely enough of a challenge for Catholic this far.
Absolutely. I was just going to say, Catholic seems to be the more quicker team, the more precise team, but AU is definitely bringing the aggression here tonight. Definitely a match for Catholic. Almost a hiccup there.
Yeah, but Catholic able to get it out of their defensive zone. It's Rigotti and Cassidy. Rigotti dicing in, makes 2 men miss. Shot, scores! Kevin Rigotti beat AU with the game winner last year, and he's the first goal of the season for Catholic as he went around 2 defensemen to score that one.
He's back like he never left, John. What an individual effort there in the offensive zone for number 7 in red.
Rigotti knows how to pass, but he knows how to do it himself. And that was a great example of that. And it is 1-0 Catholic with exactly 7 minutes left in this first period. Catholic with possession. It's Pizzaferato holding it and now passing it up to Duchesne. Duchesne couldn't hold on to it, and AU will control now. AU in the center of the ice. It's the captain, number 27, sending it in right on net and right into the glove of Algaretti. He'll drop it for Catholic as Dennis is hit once again, but it's an odd man rush here for Catholic. It's Duchesne. Duchesne takes the shot. Follow-up chance. Sorensen scores off the rebound of the pad of the AU goaltender. And just like that, it is 2-0 your Catholic Cardinals.
Great play again there. Duchesne, that is a smart shot. Smart shot, getting the puck on net. Sorensen, Johnny on the spot.
Very, very true there. And it was all, Dennis, if you saw over in the defensive zone, got a licking. That was probably his second or third big hit against, but was able to set up that play.
Welcome to college hockey there.
All right, it is Steve Wallace in this third line. Now loose up in front. It is Ross Artell, and he'll turn it over, and it goes the other way. Keegan fighting for it in the defensive zone, sends it up over to Wallace. Wallace, number 11, bringing it in, dukes around a defender, shot, gets blocked down. Now it's to Shook. Shook puts it in front of the net, and that one does not go. Number 15, the other way for American, takes a shot in the glove of Algaretti, as that glove has been strong all of this first period, and we get a stoppage of play. You heard it here, 5:49 left in the first period as that clock continues to not brighten up our arena here. And it is 2-0 Catholic. AU controlling. Shot up in front, loose for a second, and then Algaretti able to jump on top of it.
Almost a scary play there, but Algaretti, covered up, throws the puck, and it just made away.
Yep. All right, defensive zone face-off to the left of the goaltender for Catholic. Now up top, held by American, a shot by number 20. Goes wide, bounces off the boards, and is covered once again. Almost a threat there. Shot in the slot. Allegretti looks screened on that play, so if that's on net, that could be trouble there for Catholic. Face off. Still fought for, and now won by Catholic. They'll push it out of the zone. Oh, a great play by the freshman. He's in all alone. Shot just high. It was number 18, Eric Walker, with a great play of getting it out and getting it past the AU defense.
Walker had a great chance, just missed by a couple inches.
It's AU in neutral, trying to send it down. Walker continuing to play solid defense as he pushes it back up to Neil Kavanaugh here. Kavanaugh tries to center the puck. Doesn't go so well for him. And AU taking it the other way. AU, it's number 20, sending it to the front, but no one was there. Now it's number 7 taking a shot that was smothered. Catholic trying to clear it out, but 87 for AU keeping it in. A low shot there. Still out in front, almost had a chance at a putback, was number 7, and now it's Rigotti the other way. It's a 2-on-1 if he can make this happen. Tips it up to his line mate, Keneally, and Keneally gets taken down. No penalty call there, and play continues. It is Rigotti in the offensive zone. Now Catholic will lose it and have to rewind to the neutral zone. Another turnover there by the freshman that is number 29, Devin Powell. We're still getting these freshmen's names, but now Devin Powell redeeming himself. And all alone, top corner scores!
Welcome to college hockey, Devin Powell.
3-0 Catholic in this first period with less than 4 to go. Rigotti getting his second point of the night.
Powell putting that one where mama hides the Thin Mints, John. Top cheese.
Right over. I mean, there was not much daylight. If he had tried to go higher, that just snuck in underneath the crossbar.
You're spot on with that one.
It is AU. AU sending in a shot. It's defended away by Algaretti. As I'm losing my voice already tonight, as this first period has been nothing but exciting. It's Sorensen through the middle of the ice. Now it's Dennis. Dennis takes it in, shot, scores! It's coming in twos tonight.
Another freshman gets his first college goal.
What a score there.
Americans calling a timeout.
They'll need it as they go down 4-0 here early. How much time is left in the period? 3:14. So those Powell's goal and Dennis Gennaro's goal within almost 30 seconds of each other.
Two great goals, two great shots, two great freshmen, John.
It's exciting to see these two freshmen on the first and second line.
It's definitely a confidence booster. You know, you want to get that first game out of the way. I'm sure the jitters were there pre-game, doing their warm-ups, but you know what? They came out and they look ready.
Yeah, they do. There's timeout going on. We got about, I would say, 100 people now up in the stands, with probably about 60% of them or more in support of Catholic.
Absolutely. This Catholic crowd has come out in full support, and I'm loving it.
All right, it is Sorensen here to take the face-off after the goal and timeout. Sorensen will take it and win it. Back to Joe Pizza. His pass gets stolen by number 9, sent in, and now controlled by Joe and sent up to Dennis again. Dennis tries to get it to Duchesne, but Duchesne was held up. Now centering to Dennis, gets it to Duchesne, and that chance gets smothered again by the AU defense. Dennis holding, trying to put it in back. Keegan keeping it in, and Dennis holds once again. Centers to Sorensen. You could hear the goalie's pads get in front of that one.
Catholic still able to keep it in, though. It is Pizzaferato, a shot that goes wide. 2:25 left in the period, 4-0 Cardinals. Cleared out finally by AU. It's number 9 trying to push it forward. Sorry, that's a 3. My bad. And it is Catholic controlling as AU goes for the change. Dennis still out there for Catholic as we've hit the 2-minute mark. A shot in by Steve Wallace. That one gets denied by the goaltender and pops back out to the top of the zone, now all the way out, as number 23 was hit in the middle. Shot in high and slow onto the Catholic side, and we will get a stoppage of play with 1:37.
Getting chippy out there. Catholic just needs to keep their cool. They got the lead. AU's going to be trying to look for something here.
First line coming out here as we get a penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct against Connor Santos. It will be
37 left in the period.
A 4-on-5 power play opportunity for AU here as they send in a shot that gets trapped between the pads of Allegretti.
130.
Face off on the power play, won by AU. Shot in and behind Allegretti. AU trying to keep it in here, and they'll hold. Up to top to the point. Slap shot in off the toe of Allegretti. Now still controlled by AU. Another slap shot in. Deflects off a Catholic defender, and they're clearing it out. It is Catholic who has the chance. It's Cassidy. Cassidy in, and a toe save by number 33 in net for AU.
Great awareness there by Connor Cassidy.
Connor Cassidy with another hit in the offensive zone. Sent into the Catholic side, and they'll send it right back as Cassidy continues the pressure.
40 seconds!
40 seconds left in the first period. It is AU now finally able to bring it out of their zone. Crossing the line here is number 68. He'll send one high that looked like it was a little bit of trouble for Allegretti, but he'll push it up top and over the net. A slap shot here, low and wide.
15.
It is Walker controlling. He'll send it out to Rigotti. Rigotti can't hold it. Still loose in the neutral zone, and Catholic able to clear it all the way down.
3, 2, 1.
That will do it for period 1 in Catholic's home opener. It is Catholic 4, AU nothing. What was your first impression?
First period of hockey in the booth, a great period of hockey for Catholic University. 4 goals, it's chippy, it's fun, it's entertaining. If you guys can hear this, the crowd is going nuts as Catholic is going off to their dressing room. John, I'm loving it. If this is what the whole season could be like, I'm having a great time.
Well, get ready. It's going to be a hell of a season, I'll tell you that. Still trying to work out the clock here, but from the AU side, what can they start to do better that could potentially, giving it a second here. Hold on, folks, real fast.
So for AU, they got to keep it up with their aggression. All right, they're down 4. There's 40 minutes. There's 40 minutes of hockey. I had to do my math there for a second. 40 minutes of hockey left. If they can keep it up with their aggression, they're going to be fine. But Catholic just looks crisp on offense. Even on that penalty kill, the awareness of Connor Cassidy almost makes this a 5-goal lead. So the one thing that AU needs to do is rely on the chippiness. I know it sounds crazy, but they're going to need that because they're going to need something to get in this game. If Catholic scores 1, maybe 2 more goals, it doesn't look good for the Eagles.
Now, in terms of offensive opportunities, Catholic has obviously had him, but AU so far had that one shot late that looked like it gave Algaretti a little bit of trouble. But
Yes.
otherwise, what have you made out of their offensive opportunities?
For AU?
Yeah.
AU, they're relying on the big bodies to put in front of Allegretti. They had a couple screen shots. They had a couple chances on offense for a screen. But nothing happened, right? So if they can rely on the offense there, putting bodies in front of net, because, hey, if you put pucks on net, as we saw for Catholic, great things will happen. So if they can rely on that, they may get back into this game.
Now, do we know, again, the clock is currently off, but do we know how much time is left on that penalty
I am getting word from
137?
So 23 seconds left on that power play. So AU will start the second period with 23 seconds left on the power play.
All right, yeah. No, it should be a good second period here. Are we going to go to break or are we going to hold on here?
I think we can go to a quick break and then we'll come back for the start of the second period.
All right, that sounds great. So meet back here. We should have new this year some music and our boy Max Streitlein back on campus, making sure everything's going well. So that's new this year, and we want to thank Max for doing that tonight for us.
Cheers, Max. Thank you, buddy.
So yeah, we'll take a quick break and be back for that second period. 4-0, your Cardinals lead it.
And we are back now with the hockey team. Turn it over. Jeremy Striano, how's it looking over there? How's it going?
Start a second period.
All right, we are back here for the start of the second, and got back just in time as AU controls the puck off the second period faceoff. AU still in the neutral zone as the man advantage for AU is finishing up.
3, 2, 1, release.
Catholic gets out just at the right time. It's Duchesne and Dennis on the odd man rush after the even strength. And they had a great opportunity as Duchesne tried to get it on the centering pass. We got a stoppage of play here and another penalty possibly coming up. It looks like it's AU's number 15 being escorted to the penalty box.
Almost a set play there for Catholic right out of the box. Duchesne had a great look. Just couldn't fall short.
That is a minor penalty to number 15 for checking him behind. Yeah, the penalty maybe ended a little bit early, a little bit late for Catholic. If it could have gone on another second, they would have had a larger advantage as AU clears it out, hits off the glass, and exits the rink for a stoppage of play on Catholic's man advantage.
Let's see what this power play can produce. We did see them in practice. Hopefully they bag a goal.
It is Sorensen, Dennis, and Duchesne as the forwards on this power play. Turned over here, and Santos goes back to collect. Santos gives it over to Rigotti. Rigotti through the neutral zone. Does it all by himself and gets off sides. It was Dennis who was a little bit too far into the play.
Almost jumped the gun there.
Just a little. It'll be Sorensen taking the faceoff. Rigotti and Santos in the back of this power play. Rigotti will get it off the faceoff, brings it in, pushes it forward, dropped off and shot. That was a great play and covered by the AU goaltender.
Great drop pass.
That was Sorensen on the drop. Sorensen on the drop to Duchesne. The feed originally from Rigotti. That looks sweet.
That was a great play. If Duchesne could just pick a corner on that, what an effective play.
It is Rigotti holding here. Rigotti up to Santos. Santos takes a rip. That goes wide. Rigotti pinching in to keep the puck in. Rigotti now below the red line, sends one high. Deflected up and out of play.
Rigotti getting a great look there in the slot, weaving behind defenders, as per usual.
We have Joe Keller in the booth with us here today. He is running now our WCUA Sports. We're going to try to branch out into other sports this year, and we're going to have him on during the second intermission to talk more about that. Still in the offensive zone for Catholic. Now just poked out, but Catholic and Connor Cassidy will hold the puck. How much time? We got 44 seconds there on the penalty to number 15. 18 minutes left in the second. It's 4-0 Cardinals. Catholic in the offensive zone. It's Pizzaferato. He'll send it up and over to Behringer. Behringer throws one high, and that one goes all the way out and around as Cassidy will go on and collect. 15 seconds left in the man advantage to the Cardinals. It is Cassidy going the other way. Gets it up to Powell. Powell couldn't collect, and now they'll have to restart. It's Cassidy. Cassidy brings it in. Cassidy takes a shot, glove save as the penalty expires. And the puck is frozen.
Great look there from Cassidy, right in the slot, getting it on his forehand. Just a quick glove from the AU goaltender.
Getting the right men out there for AU and Catholic as they want their power play and penalty kill units off. It is Sorensen taking the face-off for Catholic, fighting for it in the corner. Will send it up to Duchesne. Duchesne sends it back down. Still loose in the corner. It's Rosner getting in there, and it is Sorensen popping out with it. Now Dennis holds. Dennis under pressure. He's looking for a man to pass it to. He'll get it up top to Walker. Walker sends one in. That one goes wide. And AU working to get it out. Still not out, and stolen back by Catholic. It's Dennis. Dennis looking for an opening as the CUA chants ring out from the stands. Loose puck out in front, sent in by Dennis, and turned over and going the other way with number 15. 15, a shot, lost his skates. He sent that in so hard, but it ended up going wide. Another shot in, blocked down by Eric Walker. And now Catholic will get it out. Sent back in by AU. It's Rosner. He'll lose it on the backboards and now recollects, but under pressure from number 11 from AU. Dennis clears it out. AU keeping the pressure on. Collected by Eric Walker as the 16-minute mark is reached in this second period. Duchesne the other way. Duchesne takes a shot. That's deflected. A follow-up chance. That one goes wide. Probably hit the pad of the goaltender for AU, but there was a lot of traffic in front.
Catholic looking very crisp, looking very fresh. This game's all Catholic right now.
It is AU sending it back. Icing is washed out. And it is Catholic bringing it the other way. Catholic turning it over. And sent in. It will be a stoppage of play as we get another penalty for Dennis, the freshman. Oh, sorry, no penalty. It is still 5-on-5, even strength. Catholic possessing it in the offensive zone. AU will turn it over and bring it the other way. It's number 20 entering the zone, sending it deep, and Catholic trying to get it out right up against the glass, and now they will. It is Ross Artel with Will Tashuk in a 2-on-2 the other way. Artel drops it off for Keegan, and now it's AU with an odd man rush. They were offsides.
Tough break there for AU. Could have been a clear chance in the period.
Wow. It was 68 for AU, just a step ahead. And if he wasn't, boy, that was an opportunity.
Catholic defenders, Catholic defensemen, pinching. Really can't pinch on a lead like that. They're going to get caught, and they almost did. Thank God for the offside call.
Yeah, we really lucked out. It is Catholic winning the faceoff up to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh pushes it to center, where it's taken by AU and taken right back. Catholic in, slap shot, covered by number 33. Or was that wide? And we've got a scrum in the corner. The refs will intervene as we've hit the 14-14 mark left in the second period. Not exactly sure what that was about. It wasn't actually the goaltender who had it frozen. I think it was just the scruffle in the corner that caused the refs to stop play. One
of the odd changes, I guess you could see, to freeze the puck there and play. But again, this is what AU has to rely on. They have to rely on the aggression. They're doing a great job. It's just a scoreline that's deferred. And Catholic's offense is very crisp. I've been saying the whole game.
It is loose in the center zone. Catholic will reset and send it in. Loose in the corner. Still fought for as the players on the Catholic bench are blocking our view a little bit. Scrum still stuck in the corner. And it is loose to the other corner now. We'll get a little bit better of a view. Number 29, the freshman with it, sends it up top, and a great shot, great glove by Connor Santos. That was Devin Powell who was able to bring it away and send it right up to Connor Santos for a spectacular shot. Spectacular save there by the AU goaltender.
Great look by Santos. Great shot on net. Had a clear path on goal.
It is Catholic losing it, sent all the way down. This will be an icing as Rosner will touch up. We got a confirmation from the man himself. Dennis's last name is pronounced Generu.
So. You called him Gaudreau. I mean, he's playing like Gaudreau. Has a goal already in the game.
That was the first period. This is the second period. We're a little bit better now. As Generu gives me a half smile. But it is Catholic possessing in the offensive zone. Fighting for it in the corner now, and AU able to push it out. Sent all the way down again. This one's on net, so it won't go for the icing as Eric Walker will control. Gets it up to Duchesne. Duchesne skating it through. Duchesne dicing back and looks to take a shot, takes one, and it's wide off the glass.
Great look by Duchesne, breaking in the offensive zone.
Went one side, then skated all the way to the other. Looked nice. It's a one-on-one the other way against the freshman Walker. Number 15 gets pushed out wide. Second chance, follow-up, and it's a goal by number 27, the captain, after the wraparound attempts by number 15. Didn't go. The rebound beat Joe Algaretti, and it was an easy putback.
You know, AU was banging for a goal. They got their goal. It's a big goal. Came right before Catholic could put on a 5-goal lead. Now it's a 3-goal lead. Anything can happen here.
Have a possible we got Eric Walker, who I did think played as best as he could. Now Eric is not a 6 foot, 2 guy like Nolan Behringer, but gets called for the hooking on the end of that play as well. And so, insult to injury, Catholic will go a man down after this score from AU. 4-1 right now, the lead for Catholic.
Catholic need to just keep their composure. Eventually another goal will come. But right now they have to play smart defensive hockey. They can't let this league get ahead of themselves.
One by AU. It's 87 bringing it in. Cassidy, Wallace, Santos, and Behringer out on the penalty kill. Loose out in front, collected by Cassidy, and Cassidy will send it into the defensive zone. AU collecting, having a little bit of trouble behind that net. Now will send it up on a slow pass that's turned over. It's Cassidy again. Cassidy looking for some space, brings it back behind the net. And it is AU that comes away with it. AU now bring it into the offensive zone. A shot, and that is covered. A big hit by Santos on number 70 or 68. And we got their big man, number 29, coming in to say a word from AU.
Game's getting much more chippy now, John.
No penalties called as that shot was taken right after, or the hit, I should say, came right after the shot. You don't want to know what they're saying. It's an old reference. We had one of the senior, Rigatti. We'll get to that story in a second. Rigatti in, hits one off the crossbar.
Great individual effort there, spinorama, backhand off the crossbar.
So Tommy Shaw in attendance here tonight.
40.
In attendance tonight, he had a particular nickname with the team, and the crowd started to get behind him in the stands, I think. 30 seconds here on the penalty kill. A shot, and that's a goal from AU. And it's 4-2. A loose puck out in front.
Catholic defenders caught sleeping, puck just sitting in the slot. The AU forward just capitalized on an opportunity. Open shot, nothing that Joe Allegretti could do about that one.
Didn't look like the puck was necessarily meant for anybody in particular in that center area.
It just found the right spot, right place at the right time in that scenario.
No one covering that center, so they will cut the lead in half from what it was at the end of the first. 4-2. What's the time left in the second here? 10:30 left in the second. Even strength. Our boy Joe Keller was supposed to just be observing and checking us out and how we did our did our broadcast today, and he's now in charge of the clock, apparently.
This game does not happen without Joe Keller tonight. Joe Keller, man of the match.
Was not supposed to have a role tonight, but clearly does. It is dumped into the Catholic zone here, sending it to the center of the ice as the AU kids yell, "Safety school" is the chant. It is now in the defensive zone for Catholic. Catholic now possessing it, bringing it up. It is Santos with speed. Santos takes a shot, gets knocked down, and he'll chase it to the corner with aggression and help from Steve Wallace. Loose in front, still loose, put back, not there. Man falls in front, it's number 13 for AU. No call. Catholic keeps it in the offensive zone. It's Walker. Walker sends in a shot, and that one gets covered. Great moments there from Catholic.
This is what hockey's all about, John. We got great crowds, great action on the ice. And you know what the great news is? We still have a full period left to play after this. I'm loving it.
I know we're having a good time here on the radio, and to be fair, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else, but it looks like they're having a great time over in the student section. Catholic wins the faceoff, back to Eric Walker. His shot goes wide, a putback by Rigatti. He scores! Wide open net for Rigatti. That's his second goal of the night. It is 5-2. And that momentum that AU had may have just gone away.
Kevin Rigatti continuing that offensive surplus he produces. Second goal of the game. That's a big goal for Catholic. That could be one of the defining moments of this game, John.
That was at the 9:08 mark. Catholic fighting for it as Cassidy was pushed into the boards. Catholic is still able to get into the offensive zone. Now AU bring it the other way. An opportunity here for AU. Don't get it into the zone cleanly though. Catholic able to get to it first, still trying to get it out, and now they do. Back to number 20 in white for AU. It is AU now a turnover. It's Rigatti. Rigatti tries to drop it off, can't. Now gets it over to Powell. Powell crunched along the boards. Cassidy was hit hard as they entered that zone.
Cassidy looking very shaken up on that play. Hit from American University number 29.
Now, Catholic bring it back in. It's Duchesne. He'll drop it off. Another pass. Almost beat the goalie. Yes, it did. It's a goal. Travis Duchesne. And the crowd is going wild here in Fort Dupont in Southeast DC. What a pass play.
Sorry there for the delay, folks. We are back. Jeppis?
I'm here. I was just underneath the table, but I'm here. It is Catholic re-entering the zone. It is 6-2 as the shot comes in from Duchesne. Duchesne scoring the last goal. If you weren't with us when we were here, a beautiful goal by Duchesne. Now, in the defensive zone is Catholic. Number 27 controls for AU. Sets it up in the center for 7. His shot goes high and tipped up in the air and collected by Catholic. Now sent into the neutral zone. Sent in and dropped off by AU as they go for a change. It's Keegan pushing it forward. And that will go all the way down, but won't go for an icing. Number 11 for AU misplays it and gets it up to Dennis. What did we say his name was?
Generu.
Generu. There we go. We'll get it. We'll get it. I'll have to spell it out. Say it how it sounds, you know? Catholic turns it over. Push back up to Keegan. And Keegan will hold in the neutral zone, sending it forward. His pass intercepted by number 15 and brought into the offensive for AU. Dropping it off in the center, still loose. It's number 77, Ross Artel. Bring it up now to Will Tashuk. Tashuk entering the zone, fighting for it here, and sends it back behind the net. There's no one there as number 3 for AU goes to collect. Now Catholic gains possession, question mark. Behringer fighting for it in the corner, sent back down below the net. It is controlled by Tashuk. Up top to Behringer. Behringer's shot goes wide. 6 minutes, now less in this second period. 6-2 Catholic. Up top, shot by Santos. Another shot by Behringer. Loose below the net. It is Tashuk trying to push it forward, and he'll get it back up to Santos. Santos almost lost his skate, sends one in anyways that hits number 20 up high, and it is cleared out, and it will go on net and will not go for an icing. Changing here is American. Sent up to Catholic. Catholic can't control. American still now with it. That's number 13, the assistant captain, sending it in for Maryland, or for American, sorry. It is Catholic now controlling below the net. Sends it up, trying to get it out back to AU, and they'll get it in deep once again. Fighting for it along the board with number 29 is Kavanaugh. Still fighting for it. 2 or 3 Catholic players there. And Catholic will not get it out. Kept in by inches, a chance out in front. We get a stoppage of play as we will get a penalty on Catholic. Number 28. That is Vincenzo Udazia going off for Catholic for slashing. It is a 2-minute minor penalty with 4:34 left in the second period. 6-2 Catholic.
Catholic had great offensive circles, but now they get themselves back on the penalty kill. Let's see what happens from this.
AU scored on their last power play. A shot in here. Algaretti could not control it, and it goes out wide.
Kevin Rigotti just took a block shot. Look a little shaken up. Let's keep an eye on him on this play.
It is AU still controlling. A shot centering out in front. Doesn't go for AU, and now Rigotti's the other way. Rigotti puts on the brakes, tried to do a spinorama around his man, number 13. And it's AU now the other way. Loose out in front, a shot, and that is just covered by Algaretti.
Great save there. Great awareness there from Algaretti. Puck was loose in front there for a second. Eagles swarming to get the puck. See what I did there?
There we go, yes. Let's give him a break, folks. It's his first time.
My first day on the job, folks. What can I do? Not a comedian. I'm a color commentator for CUA hockey.
It has a lot of people out here in the stands, all getting on the main level. There's a lot of conversation back and forth now. Remember, 3 fights last year at this same game. A lot of conversations back and forth from AU and Catholic on the sidelines here. Gladly, there are priests from both sides as the ministry from AU came out. So we're good to go as a shot comes in from Genero. All right, yeah, we got that right. We'll get that. We're having a good time. We're figuring things out.
Let the listeners cut both of us some slack, John.
We got 45 seconds left on the power play. 49, yeah. And how much time left in the period? 3:24 left in the period. It is AU in their own defensive zone, sending it up, trying to get it through into the offensive zone and sent right back down by the Cardinals.
Great penalty kill so far here for Catholic. 30 seconds.
It is AU sending it in, takes a shot, that goes wide. It's number 5. Now trying to keep it in. He can't get it past Santos, and we get another stoppage of play. And we have another penalty coming towards Catholic, so it'll be a 3-on-5 against Catholic. It's Genero again.
So offsetting penalties
14
here.
seconds on the first guy.
All right, yeah, offsetting penalties. Nothing goes on the clock if we had one working here tonight. So it,
14 seconds and 2 minutes clock.
I think Joe Keller found a job here at this scoreboard.
I
Doesn't
don't
fit it
want
away.
this job.
I hope you could hear that. As it's still 5-on-4 here.
9, 8,
It is loose out in front. And Algaretti will stop it there. Didn't look like there was any pepper on that shot. But we'll get a stoppage of play with about 7 seconds left. In the man advantage to AU. Cleared out all the way back to AU, and it is Catholic going even strength. Catholic possessing in the offensive zone. A diving Eagle comes through to smother that centering opportunity, and they'll push it to the center.
Diving Eagle, I like that one, John.
All right, I'll keep that. It is Catholic now trying to get a centering pass again. Didn't go there as Rigatti trying to work something himself. Wraparound attempt by Rigatti. Another chance goes high. And now it is Sorensen. Sorensen, a low angle shot. That one doesn't go. 2 seconds left and he'll score. It's Sorensen. We've got a confirmation. Sorensen down on the ice. Somehow put that in.
I don't know how that went in, John. Just a hard-nosed goal. Puck in the crease. Again, what have I been saying? Great things happen when you put the puck on net.
It's great stuff here in Cardinal country. And it is 7-2 Catholic in their first game of the season as champions. You can tell we're having a good time in here, right? It is Catholic losing the faceoff. Number 19 coming in, sends in a quick shot. The glove of Algaretti snags it there. How much time do we have? 149 in the period, 104 on the offsetting minors. It is Steve Wallace taking the faceoff in the defensive zone for the Cardinals. Number 87 now stealing it away. AU trying to put it in the center. Can't do so as of yet, and it's cleared out. Will go down, but won't be far enough for an icing. AU controlling here. In their own defensive zone, now given a little bit of trouble, and it's pushed out all the way to center and all the way down, but it was the Catholic stick that sent it that way. Loose puck in the defensive zone for Catholic, able to get it out, sent back in, delayed offsides here as Santos will bring it up. Santos' pass trying to get it to Artel.
1 minute in the period.
And we get a stoppage of play as that pass was high and went into the AU bench. 1 minute left in the period. Just a couple seconds fewer for the Coincidental Miners. Shot in on Algaretti. That was gloved away. Still loose. It is number 20 sending it back in for AU as the players will release from the sin bins here.
40 seconds.
And cleared out, and we get another stoppage of play.
It's going to be too many men on the ice for Catholic.
That's a rough penalty for Catholic. They're trying to get this figured out here. But we definitely do have 6 men on the ice here for Catholic. All right, it is. All right, so they were not supposed to leave.
The problem with that play was they're supposed to go right to the bench. There were 5 on 5. It was 5 on 5. It was even strength.
Yes, it was even strength. It was 5 on 5. They were not supposed to leave. They were not supposed to leave the bench, but we're getting it figured out. It'll stay even strength. No one in the penalty boxes as both teams were 6 on 6 with 37 seconds left. We get a neutral zone face-off here. It is the rookie freshman, number 28, taking the face-off with 30 seconds left. That is Vincenzo Idavia. Sent now into the Catholic offensive zone. A shot in, doesn't go. It's cleared out. It's Keegan who controls. Keegan looking for an option as time running down in this second period. Inside 10, sent in by Rosner. Kavanaugh is there to try to collect. Sent in deep into the corner by AU, and time will expire on this second period. It is 7-2 in favor of the away team, Catholic.
Catholic's got a 5-goal lead to enter the third period. We saw some signs of desperation here. American getting 2 goals back, but immediately Catholic responds. They got the 5-goal lead heading into the third, and let's see what happens from there, John.
All right, we have a possible warning here from the rink about our fans. We don't want any fights this year, and it's still going a little crazy over there, but it looks like a fun time.
John, there's so much
Sorry,
going on right
there's
now.
a lot
I'm sorry,
going on.
I wasn't even paying attention. I'm looking at the crowd right now. They're having fun, and
in a blowout, I don't think, in a 5-goal lead, I don't think there's going to be anything tough. I see senior Steven Terenzio getting a little busy on the other side. But, graduating senior defenseman last year, who's first year off the team. Can see making some conversation over there, but he's in good spirits. Seems like AU is generally in good spirits. So
that's great too. It's great seeing the guys, former champions last season, come back supporting the boys this year. Saw Tommy Shaw again, Steven Terenzio out there in the crowd there today. It's a great sign. The program is back, and this is their first game, as you mentioned before, their first game back as the reigning, defending Patriot Division champions. I tried to get into my Paul Heyman WWE fandom there. I tried my best, but again, this is what we live for. This is what we came to see. We came to see this rivalry on and off the ice. It's intense. It's great. I'm loving it so far. And we got 20 minutes left to play.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be a good 20 minutes if you all stay tuned. We're going to have Joe Keller come on and give him. He's been working hard back here, but we're going to give him a quick plug.
We'll give him a quick interview before we go to break. Joe Keller, how we doing, buddy?
I've been itching to get on the mic. This has been such a great game.
So we mentioned you before, Joe Keller, in charge of sports here at WCUA.
That's right. I'm the
You're a sophomore swimmer.
I'm a sophomore swimmer, politics history double.
Joe, we just saw 2 periods of intense hockey. You're here as like the scorekeeper.
I have to do because we don't have the score literally on display. I'm yelling out times. I'm releasing kids from the sin bin. It's unbelievable right now.
You are the jack of all trades of this game.
This is ridiculous.
I said this before. I'll say it again. This game does not happen without you. There's so much going on.
Right.
We're here, ice level. We're in between sin bins. If I can paint the picture.
It's unbelievable. It's the atmosphere that's going on is electric. American fans going nuts. Catholic fans going even more nuts. This is just unbelievable.
This is what college hockey is all about.
This is some good college hockey. I love what I'm seeing here. The boys are putting up a great fight. Boys in red are going absolutely insane on the ice.
Let me plug WCUA for a second, if you
Absolutely.
don't mind, Joe, you come into this leadership role in charge of sports. Tell me about CUA and the program and what you saw from your freshman year and to
All right,
now.
well, honestly, I saw, it's kind of funny. I was walking through the Pris one day. It was like the second week of school. I saw like an advertisement that said WCUA needs DJs. So I went on the link, didn't see anything. Went to the other, I went to like activity fair, saw what that was. Awesome. I bonded pretty well with Tishuk. Tishuk saw that I was really serious. Towards the end of the year, I had some leadership. Over the summer, I said, you know what, boys? Ice hockey commentaries are phenomenal. Let's try to expand to other sports. And so that's why I'm here today now.
Plug your shows here for a second. You do a couple of shows
I
on
do a
WCUA.
couple of shows.
One of them I'm a fan of. Because
Yeah.
I'm a guy from New Jersey.
Right.
One of my favorite radio stations in New Jersey is Q104.3. And they do Breakfast with the Beatles.
They do
As
Breakfast
you
with the
do-
Beatles, and I
as
also
you
do
on,
Breakfast with
at
the Beatles.
CUA. So I got to ask, man, because I love the Beatles. I was in a
love
big
the
Beatles kick growing up.
Yep.
Give me like a deep track that you're a fan of. We can get off hockey for a little bit.
A deep track of what I'm a fan of. What do you mean by that?
Just give me a song that it's not like a mainstream popular song that you're a fan of. What's a good
By
song?
the Beatles?
Oh yeah, I know.
Would you say Twist and Shout's too mainstream?
If you're a fan of Ferris Bueller, then yeah, that's a little mainstream.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think that Twist and Shout may be top 3 best songs ever written.
Really? That's a hot
Yes,
take here.
that is a hot take right there. I think Twist and Shout's amazing. I actually keep a copy of Abbey Road in my car for long drives. I can't help but sing along to Maxwell. I love Here Comes the Sun. I love Come Together. Those are so mainstream, though. But, yeah, I'm an absolute Beatles enthusiast. You guys should check out my show.
Tell them the time.
Sunday morning, whenever I feel like it, which is usually like 11 or so. It's not really a breakfast. It's more like a brunch. Until like maybe 12:30, 1, whenever I feel like getting off. I'm the only show on in the daytime.
Okay.
So that's that.
Well, Joe, you know, your role here is definitely going appreciated. I want
Sure,
to say,
yes.
I want to say thank you.
No,
Thank you for
thank
everything.
you, Jeremy, for helping me out with this. I wouldn't be knowing what to do. I mean, even though I take on this leadership role here, I'm still learning just as everybody else is here. I'm absolutely loving this hockey game. I hope to get some more of these, maybe even get some ice time. We'll see. It all depends. You know, I'd love to just, call it, but Shepis is on fire tonight. Like,
Shepis has a hot mic right now. Hot mic.
Shepis has the hot mic that I'm wearing.
The vet is coming back, and, he's better than ever. But,
He
Joe,
is.
thank you so
He's
much
crisp.
for joining.
Thank you so much.
We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with the
That's
start
right.
of the third period. So for Joe Keller, I'm Jeremy Channel saying stay tuned. And John
Stay
Kemp,
tuned. It is
stay
a great
tuned
game.
for the third period.
We're sweating.
7-2 Cardinals. We'll be right back.
See ya.
And we are back to WCUA Hockey. This is Max Streitlein, the assistant station manager, and I'm going to turn it over to Jeremy, Shep, and Joe over at the rink. I hope you guys enjoy Thank you for listening. Here you go, boys.
All right, we are back here at Fort Dupont for the conclusion of this game for the third period. It has actually in the past 30 seconds, I would say the fan section went from ready to like kill each other to completely separated.
Yeah, it looked like there was some kind of mediator there to break everything up. It's definitely a lot calmer. We'll see again, though, as play goes on, because let's just say a couple AU goals and that crowd could be back over in the Catholic section before we know it.
Yes, very, very true. And I was over there for a moment during the intermission, and it sounded like if Steven Terenzio hadn't been there, the former captain for Catholic, things definitely could have been flying.
Hey, setting a great example here for the Catholic students. What can we say from a former captain?
It was always he liked to hit hard, but he was never a fighter. So it's good to see him calm down the boys and girls in the stands here. So it is the start right here, and Sorensen will lose the face-off, sent into the Catholic side, paddled away by Algaretti and into the corner. Remember, this is a 7-2 lead for Catholic in their first game of the season. It's Duchesne in the defensive zone on that nice, fresh, clear ice, coming the other way. Duchesne with speed, takes a shot. That was hit by a stick and didn't go anywhere. Now it's Sorensen. Sorensen back up top to Santos. Santos takes a shot, and that gets deflected and goes wide. Loose in the corner. Catholic, it's Generu, sent all the way through, and collected now again by Catholic. Sorensen over to Behringer. Behringer with the shot. That was slow and definitely got, goalie there got plenty of that. Cleared out and sent back in, as Catholic will go for a change. Both sides going for a change here.
If I could take one takeaway from this, John, it's that Catholic needs to improve on the face-off game. Too many drop face-offs. Need to start off possession, and looks like something's on the ice there.
We got a mouth guard possibly out on the ice.
Thought it was the puck for a second.
Threw us off. I thought, wasn't sure. Maybe something was thrown onto the ice. Not sure. It is AU in the offensive zone for them, trying to get something going here in the third. It's 87, puts it back behind. It's 68 trying to collect, but Catholic will come away with it as it's Joe Pizza bring it the other way. Rigatti able to stay on sides? No. I thought he did. He got pushed down at the line.
I think that's what caused it there, John. But it was a close call.
I thought his skate was holding, but he was trying hard. Good effort by Rigatti either way. If it was a closer game, maybe we could have been a little bit more upset by that.
Maybe, yes.
I understand
absolutely.
the call.
1 or 2 goal game, I'm throwing fists myself. Big hit there by the freshman, Devin Powell.
It's Rigatti sending it through. Shot. Was that a save? No, it's Cassidy, the captain. No, I apologize. It's Pizzaferrato. Pizzaferrato on the putback. And it is 8-2. The defenseman getting into the scoring here. And first defensive score for Catholic here. They're doing a chant in the Catholic stands. One that I started here back before I was announcing the Pope Mobile chant. It's a classic. We'll have to get a recording for you for next broadcast.
Shout out to CUA Men's Ultimate Frisbee.
That's where it started. Oh, what a chant. Well, maybe we can end with that if
our heart's desire.
If our heart's desire after Cardinal wins.
Hey, big goal from there from Joey Pizza.
Yeah, definitely. It is Catholic possessing in the neutral zone here. Rosner holding, Gets it to Tashuk. Tashuk tried to get it back to Rosner, loses it. Loose in the center of the defensive zone for Catholic, and now they're going the other way. It's Eric Walker. There's an odd man rush. No, it was a bad change. A shot here, no. A great feed by Wallace. No shot by Artel. It was a little bit too far out in front, and Catholic almost caught AU on that bad change. Now a shot in on Joe Algaretti. He couldn't handle it and went behind him, tried to glove it, but didn't work. Now it's an odd man rush the other way. It's Wallace and Tashuk. Tashuk just too far out in front of him as the AU player was able to get back in time. Neutral zone here. Sent down into the Cardinal zone, and that will go for an icing. I think I've been on my feet most of this third period so far.
A lot of pucks in the corners there. On the other side in the second period, there were a lot of scrums there. This far corner to our right. Had to get up and take a look, but I'm going to let you do that. I'm gonna venture off and see what's going on in the other ice. But hey, John Shepard's doing a great call.
Thank you. It is face-off controlled by Catholic. A stick broken on the AU side, but no slashing called against Catholic. A shot up high, and that one will be possessed by AU and cleared out.
Bit of a yard sale right in front of us here.
Got a good view of this broken stick. It is AU sending it back into the corner. Number 5 pursuing as the fourth line is out there for Cardinals. PJ Keegan controlling, trying to send it up. Gets it just to the blue line. Can't get it farther and bat it out of the defensive zone for Catholic. Now it's Catholic still controlling. Sends it back behind the net, controlled by AU, and they will go for a partial change here. Catholic does. AU drops it off in the neutral zone, a little sloppy there. Now it's number 15. He'll lose it, and it is Sorensen coming away with it. He'll put it back for the defenseman to collect. A little miscue there by the defenseman, but Sorensen able to use Duchesne and clear it up. Duchesne held along the boards. He was gone if he wasn't held there, or pinned up, not held. And Catholic now possessing. It's Duchesne. Duchesne wraparound, just scored it through. He got it behind the goaltender, and it didn't go.
Almost a great individual play there from Travis Duchesne, looking very flashy on the ice tonight.
All of a sudden, it ended up on his stick out in front. Now it is sent into the AU zone, held behind the net by the goaltender. And now AU trying to clear it out. They do. They'll send it right on to Algaretti and right past him, just missed by a foot. And we'll get an icing here.
Flashy, that second line, isn't it?
Yes. Well, so everything that I was hearing from the team about that second line is it's not a clear second line. It's a kind of a 2 first alternate lines.
Yes.
That Coach Will Johnson is rotating.
Yeah, that was a great, interesting system there for Coach Will Johnson. Not calling a line 1 or a line 2, but you know.
Yeah, calling it blue and gold instead, and it's been working out for him tonight as both have been scoring. A shot here by Catholic, low angle, didn't get through. Catholic still fighting for it. Pegan tried to keep it in, and now it's Powell. Powell sends it towards the front of the net. AU number 20 was there, and they'll send it down. Icing washed out? No, it's not. As number 29 thought he was the closest to it. But it was Eric Walker who was there just in time. We hear from the bench, from the Catholic bench, you're 29 years old. As number 29 is a big fella.
Amen to that.
Offensive zone Catholic. It is won by Catholic, but possessed by AU. Number 15, bring it out, and they'll get it to the center as we've hit the 14-minute mark. I believe the score is 8
It is 8-2
8-2.
in favor of the Cardinals. Here comes Will Tishuk.
to Shook, and he'll get hit, stays on his feet, and we get a turnover. It is AU possessing after Catholic couldn't recover. Sent back to neutral. Behringer collects, sends it forward. Now it's Artel. Artel and company. Tashuk is there too. They couldn't get it through, and it's pushed back out to center to Keegan. Keegan sends it, and a miscue from him and Wallace. As AU comes in, it's AU, number 13, sends in a shot, shut down by Algaretti. Follow-up wouldn't go as Catholic was there off the rebound. Catholic still having trouble getting it out. Now they do, as number 7 and 13 work together for Catholic to move it back. It's Tashuk now. He turns it over, or receives the turnover, comes in, gets a shot, and now it's back at center at Rosner. Playing pass between the two teams. Rosner now possesses and he'll just bring it in himself. Rosner in, he takes the shot, that just goes wide. Looking for far side on that one. Still loose in the back. It is Behringer holding it in. Delayed offsides, no, not delayed offsides. Behringer will take a shot that hits an AU player up high. He seems to be okay, that was number 13.
Yes, gonna keep an eye on him.
It is still in the offensive zone for Catholic, now possessed solely by the Eagles and sent all the way down. No icing here. Rosner collects, almost got called for too many men on the ice. There was Catholic. They were able to keep their boys close enough to the boards just in time. A shot comes in high and wide on Algaretti as AU tries to work things here late in this game. What time are we at here? 11:30 left, 8-2 Cardinals. As once again that scoreboard is not working. It's Keneally fighting for it in the defensive zone with Rosner. Number 20 collects for AU as the clearing attempt did not go. Still fought for by Catholic in the corner. Now they're able to push it up, and it's Behringer. Behringer will send it in on net. Goalie lost it for a second, now will push it out wide. And 15 will hold for American. American will get it out just to the red line though, and it's the freshman Eric Walker sending it back in. Catholic changing here. It's Duchesne. Duchesne in, tries to go around a player and feed it to the freshman Dennis. It went in the back of the net, but it's a high stick, and so the goal will not count.
Great play, great awareness there from Travis Duchesne. Great hand-eye coordination from the freshman there, Generu, but unfortunately, over the crossbar. 10:33 as we have a neutral zone face-off. The rookie, or the freshman, has had some great opportunities, has had a goal today. Definitely some rookie mistakes as Duchesne comes fast down the ice, takes a shot off the goalie's mask and out. That was some great speed, great opportunity there. I've been saying it all game. That line is just so quick, so fast, and you saw it right there with Travis Duchesne.
Yeah, Sorensen is definitely fast on that line too. Don't know about too much about Generu on that line, but from what we've heard, he might be even faster than Duchesne, who was the fastest guy on the ice for Catholic last year.
Yeah,
so,
I'm sure they're testing each other's speed. I think Travis said, he was doing a lot of running there in the offseason.
it is Keegan trying to keep it in there. His shot bounces off a player, pops back out to Rosner. Rosner takes a shot. That one's deflected by a skate. Loose down low. Centers, doesn't go. As we've hit the 10-minute mark, 8-2 Catholic. It is cleared now by AU, and that will go all the way down for an icing in favor of the Cardinals.
Looking like all CUA, John, wouldn't you think?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just stating the obvious.
No, you're good. You're good. I would definitely say all CUA right now, because they've been getting opportunity after opportunity. No quit here from the Cardinals. Sorry to leave you hanging there.
Hey, it's all good. It's all love. Great feed
It
there.
is Pizzaferato. He'll take a shot off the pad. Pizzaferato controls. He's kind of our best two-way player on the team. Played offense and defense last year when he was called to. A pass to Pizzaferato. Or sorry, that was Powell. Didn't go there, but he had a great opportunity if he could have gotten stick to puck. It is Keegan sending one, deflected out in front, and covered by 33 in net. More great opportunities here.
And you know what? Great vision here from the Catholic Cardinals. They're making the passes. They're not scoring right now, but they are making passes, and that's what's important here.
And I wouldn't say even that AU is particularly given up here either.
No, they're keeping in the fight. They're keeping the aggression. They're keeping them close.
On their heels, but yeah, they're still fighting here. It is AU controlling and bringing it through 15 with speed. He's got a man behind, tries to take it himself, tries to center it, but there was no one there. He's pushed into the boards, and we will get a slashing call that Will Johnston, coach, is not a huge fan of. And it looks like the AU player hit the boards hard. He's doing fine. And it is Santos coming off for the penalty. 8:59 right now left in the game, as Catholic will go on the penalty kill. One here by AU. It's number 15. He'll send one in. Hits Behringer up high. Cleared out. It's Rigotti. Rigotti in all alone. He's got a chance here. Boxes out the man. Shot does not go. Follow-up chance. Had Duchesne out in front. And that pass was intercepted. It's 68 the other way for AU on the power play. That didn't stick in the zone very, very long, and it's a 2-on-1 with Duchesne and Rigotti. Rigotti, he'll skate it in, put on the brakes, hold, trying to elevate the puck, and is unable to do so.
If I'm Kevin Rigotti on that play, I know it was tough. I know he went an individual effort. I got to look for a pass there on that on-man rush.
I agree with you there. I think he had Duchesne, but boy, was that a great chance on the
Great
penalty
individual
kill.
effort.
It is going to be an offensive zone face-off for Catholic on the man disadvantage to the right of the goaltender. Rigotti will be taking this face-off. Loses it to number 13 in white for AU, and AU will bring it the other way. Entering the zone here, it's 19, sends it in. A tough paddle away by Algaretti, but was able to send it to the corner. Catholic fighting for it there. Now AU comes out, a bad pass, and it's Duchesne. Duchesne all alone in a sea of white players. He'll just dump it and come off.
Smart play there by Duchesne.
Keneally and Tushuk are the forwards here with Walker and Rosner as the defensemen on this penalty kill right now. A shot in from the center of the ice. We're getting a time check here on the penalty. It's going to be 35 seconds.
Gotta love Joe Kelly.
It's college hockey, baby. And it is 7:30 left in this third period. It's Walker coming out with it off that face-off. He'll take a shot. That one goes wide. It's 29 in white. Looking for a man to pass to, being pestered by Keneally. And now he's able to hold with help of his teammate, number 15, as 15 seconds remain on the power play. It's Rosner. He'll clear it out for Catholic. Goes all the way down. And we have hit even strength for the Cardinals. It's loose in the center now. It's the Cardinals. As AU tried to enter the zone. Cleared out to center. AU trying to enter again. Unsuccessful. And Catholic will clear it to center once again. Back and forth, the puck goes, now gets it in deep. Algaretti will stop it behind his own net and send it up to his teammate in red for Catholic. Turnover there in the corner, it's number 23. Number 23 took a shot, hit Keegan down low. He looked like he smarted for a second, as now pops back up. Fought in the corner. And it's Wallace coming out with it. Steve Wallace over to Kavanaugh. 6-minute mark here for this home opener. It is Santos bringing it in, sending it in, and now controlled by AU. Number 19 brings it out. 19 trying to carry it all the way through, unable to do so. And it's Santos in. He's got a chance. One-on-one here, shot, that's a goal! Santos with the steal. AU is changing the defensive lines. And that is a 9 spot now on this AU Eagles team. 9-2 Cardinals, and the freshman getting involved there.
Freshman Santos getting a great opportunity. Puck off the boards, one-on-one with the goalie. Putting it right by him. Great shot.
Fantastic shot. That goes at the 5:34 mark, if you couldn't hear that in the background. As again, we have just not been able to get that scoreboard up here tonight in the Fort Dupont Arena.
Hey, but we're striving and thriving. That's all we can
We're
ask.
doing it. We're doing it. It is Walker possessing for Catholic with help from his defenseman. Walker coming up through, takes the shot. He wants some of the action, and it goes wide.
Great burst of speed there from Eric Walker.
Tipped out in front by Kavanaugh, almost had a redirect. Now back up top to Walker. Walker sends it in low, hits off the post.
Great shot,
We had
low
a
shot.
great view of that.
That was very close.
Right off the outside. Walker looking for something here.
Delayed penalty here. Power play coming up for the Cardinals.
And it looked like Santos didn't know. He laid off that puck instead of playing aggressive. And AU trying to do, to be fair, trying to do his work as a defenseman. And it's going to be 4-on-4 here. They're getting Artel for unsportsmanlike here. Unsure exactly what went down underneath behind the play.
There was a penalty on AU, but I think they're calling the unsportsmanlike maybe after the play.
Yeah, what was the call on AU?
That I don't know.
What
What was the call?
Unsportsmanlike.
Roughing.
All right, so roughing for AU. As we get another stoppage of play with this 4-on-4. .435. Sorry, we're just trying to get things worked out with the refs here on the penalties. The puck is possessed by Catholic. Sent to the center, and now AU controls. Duchesne, Genereux, Rosner and Santos out. A shot that hit the post and stayed out. Santos again takes the shot. That one goes wide. Great opportunity. Did you see that clearly?
I did, you know, and I was going to say something about Travis Shane. You'd think he was just off there. You'd think he just came off, like, start of the game. We've played almost 3 full periods, and he still looks like he's fresh. What is it? I want what he has.
I would love to have the skill and talent to have his job. It is Generu. Generu, with help from Duchesne, puts it in the back of the net on the 4-on-4. As Generu just gained possession off the face-off, skated right forward. There was only one defender there, and Duchesne came in and just helped out. It's going to be given to the freshman. 2-goal night for Generu.
Boy from Minnesota bagging 2 goals on his first game here at Catholic. What more can you ask for?
It looked like Duchesne, the veteran here, gave Generu's stick a little push at the end there. Teammate helping team out. 1 minute left on the 2 penalties with the 4-on-4. It is Keegan controlling and putting it deep into the offensive zone as Catholic possesses on this 4-on-4. Fighting for it in the corner is Catholic, and they will come out with it. It is Rigotti holding. He'll send it back to the corner where Powell is waiting. Powell couldn't gain possession, and it's turned over to AU. It's number 23 going the other way. He's got 19 on a 2-on-2. 23 gets hit. Shot by 5. That goes wide. Still possessed out in front. Had Algaretti fooled for a second. Wraparound attempt. Not there as he gets the skate in time. Algaretti lost track of that one, but able to get there.
A lot of corruption in front of the net. Very crowded, but Algaretti looking for that puck, and he found it.
Just in time, too. Got just a little bit of time left on this penalty to both teams. As you can probably hear some chatter from the penalty boxes. Always a fun time. We're live. This is live radio.
We are live and broadcasting.
A shot right in on Algaretti, and he will freeze there. Right off that face-off as we have 12 seconds left and 3:05 left in this third period. 9-2 in favor of the Cardinals. It is shot here, a follow-up chance, and that is a late goal by AU, but it's washed out. The goal was knocked off the net. There was a lot of people out front, and they're dropping the face off there again. It is Wallace who gains control. He's got Tashuk as we go to 5-on-5 hockey here. Tashuk trying to hold it long enough for his boys to get there in the offensive zone. Ends up on the stick of Steve Wallace. Wallace just didn't have enough as the stick came around for number 33. I saw the back of the net. I saw it.
Great. That was almost in. Almost in. I tried. Do we have VAR here? Is there VAR in college hockey?
It was so close.
Says there is no goal on that.
It's no goal on that one as number 33 stick was in fact there on time. So we will get the face-off fighting for it right outside of the offensive zone for the Cardinals. And now it's AU bringing it the other way. It's number 27 with speed. He's got a man, sends it high, right at the mask of Algaretti. And he'll get the glove on it with 2:20 left in the game. It is 9-2 still. Almost 9-3 if the net wasn't knocked off.
Yeah, it was a tough break for AU. Very tough break.
Face-off, defensive zone face-off won by the Cardinals. It's Rosner bringing it up. He found Wallace, and Wallace was pushed off the puck right as he passed that blue line. They're calling it offsides. It is going to be a neutral zone face-off. McDevia is out there to take it. He'll win it back to Rosner. Rosner sends it in, bounced off an AU player, and will be possessed by AU in the neutral zone. Still controlled by AU with number 29 sending it in. Hit off the pads of Algaretti as we've reached the 2-minute mark here. Fighting for it is Catholic, and they'll get it out. It's Keneally still in the corner, sends number 23 to the ice. Is Keneally. And Catholic pushes it up, now cleared back. And it's Keegan sending it through. Send it all the way through. No icing with 1:30 left in the game.
What I love about this game, John, even though the scoreline is the way it is, the aggression is still there.
Definitely, for sure, by both teams. It's AU pushing it forward. It's number 19 on Keegan. Keegan was able to win that puck, though, and send it behind him. Keneally pushes it out of the zone, sent back in, but it's laid offsides. Offsides now washed out. Keegan trying to send it up.
1 minute left.
As we've hit the 1-minute mark here. Offensive zone for AU still. Now pushed out to Ross Artel, and just too far for him, and controlled again by AU in the neutral zone. It's number 13. 13 sends it up.
40 seconds.
Keegan diving there, bats it away with a nice poke check against AU. Still in the defensive zone for Catholic. The clear attempt does not go as you hear the 30 mark ring out. A shot from low angle, that'll end up in, and that'll count. It's AU. And it's 9-3 now. As AU will get that one back that they missed earlier.
AU not giving up. They're fighting to the last whistle. They bag a goal late.
It was 87 there on the low angle shot. So 13-1 on the assist there. As they will get it a little bit closer with 24 seconds left in this game. As Catholic pushing it forward with 20 seconds left. It's Artel, he'll turn it over as he's pushed off the puck. Back to Walker, who has had a very impressive game in his first college game. We're running out here as the time is going. Catholic holds it in their defensive zone, and we have hit the end of the game. It is a victory for your Cardinals, 9-3.
Great statement here for the Catholic Cardinals. Beginning of the season, first game as defending champs. Great win in the books.
Fantastic win. As we get Powell over here collecting the water bottles for Catholic. The two teams will come in the middle and shake hands here, with Will Tashuk leading the way. But just a fantastic first performance. Look, it was a game that they should have won, but it was a game that they won in great fashion.
It was great fashion indeed. All the lines looked fresh. They looked like they were well practiced. The chemistry is building. Again, it's a new team. There's a lot of new faces, but that chemistry is going to be there. It's going to be there as we just see Will Tishuk, our main man, giving us a little bit of a thumbs up there. But a great performance here from Catholic, and, you know, we're going to see what this goes till next weekend.
Yeah, definitely. It was got two games, one on the 4th, one on the 5th next weekend. So very, very excited about that. We want to thank all of you for listening in. Max Streitlein back in the booth. And just in case people weren't listening at the beginning, do you want to introduce yourself once again?
Yeah, My name is Jeremy Striano, and I'm going to be John's partner here in the booth for this 2019-2020 hockey season on color commentary. I do have a couple shows, or actually only one show. A couple shows is Joe Keller, but I have one show on Mondays at 5 o'clock. It's called the Deacon Hockey Show. I'm going to be recapping this 9-3 win for the Cardinals on Monday. That's going to be a great time. And, you know, this was my first game in the booth. I'm glad to be joined here by the voice of CUA Hockey, John Shepis. I had a great time, and I'm looking forward to next weekend.
Well, yeah, it was definitely easy to have a great time tonight if you're a Catholic fan. Once again, 9-3. I'm just going to take a quick look here at the score sheet to do a rundown of the goals here for Catholic. We had Kevin Rigotti, and let's see, we had
Sorensen.
Sorensen, Rigotti, and then
General.
oh no, that's oh yes. Sorry, they're signing it. They're signing it for him. It's Powell. Powell is the final is 9-3. Powell was that third goal, the freshman getting in there, and the refs are signing it, so we won't see it again. But the 10-3. Is it really 10-3?
I believe so.
Again, we did not have a scoreboard today, so we apologize for that.
We're learning something new here. We're learning something new here in the booth.
Yeah, but you know, thank you all for listening in on this 10-3 win. But yeah, all the scores will be posted tomorrow on the team's Facebook page. So you can get point totals and everything from that, as we don't have the ability to do live stats as of yet, but, you know, we'll work on that.
New things come every day, John. Maybe we'll get live stats one day, but as of right now, we got what we got. And it's a 10 spot for the Catholic Cardinals.
All right, well, thank you all. And, again, my name's John Shepis.
I'm Jeremy Striano.
You all have a great night, and go Cards.
Thank you so much, Shep, Jeremy, Joe, and everyone at the hockey game. My name is Max Streitlein. I was the engineer for the broadcast today, back in the studio in the Prisbilla Center.